What's up, YouTube?
I don't mean like to get it poppin', but these bitches in my business come me out to choosing violence. If you see me out in public, you don't know me, keep it silent.
It's your girl Madison J, and I'm here with my very first video. If you are new here, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and turn on that post notification bell so that you can get every video that I drop. So today we are going to be doing a story time, and I feel like that's a great first video. We're gonna be doing it. It's gonna get crazy. It's gonna get a lot of twisty turny.
Stop it. Get some help.
Just tell me how y'all feel in the comments. If I was in the wrong, I'll take that L. It was in it was in middle school, so I don't really care like too much. But if y'all have opinions, cool, let me know down in the comments. I'll get to everyone if I can, when I can, and I'll make sure that I'll get to you. If you feel like I haven't got to you, I will get to you eventually. So yeah, make sure y'all put y'all like advise how y'all feel about the situation. Just put it in the comments and we could talk about it. We can have a real conversation about it. But anyways, so before I start, make sure y'all follow on my socials so that y'all could get every clip of me or whatever, you know, how you feel about me. Boom. So here's my TikTok, here's my IG. I'm still working on IG, not gonna lie, because they keep banning me after 1K. I don't know what their issue is, but IG, when I see you IG is up. It's clips. Anyways, so boom, middle school, 6th grade. Alright, it was me and this group of girls. So I don't have a lot of nicknames that I can call them, so we're just gonna go directly for the girl that I fought, and we're just gonna call her Red because she ended up dyeing her hair red, so we're just gonna call her Red. Boom. Me and Red, we was close, but we wasn't close. Me and my other friend, my best friend at the time, Pink, we was close, like tight like a booty hole close.
What? What?
Like, we was really close. But anyways, so it was me, Red, me, Pink, and then it was the other two girls, all them Purple and Green. Boom. So me and Red, we had a relationship, but it was like a love-hate relationship. Like, we was cool sometimes we just wouldn't talk to each other because it was just like we wasn't close like that. But me and Pink, we was really close. So boom. So me and Pink became close that year. Me and Red, we became close that year as well, but we wasn't as close as me and Pink. So boom. Towards the middle ending of the year, Pink left because she had gotten in trouble, so she got kicked out the school. So boom. So then me and Red kind of became a little close. I'm not gonna lie, we became a little close, little something. So because I didn't really have nobody else to hang out with, me and Pink was really like tight, and now she's gone. So now me and Red got close, but Red had other friends, which was Purple and Green. Purple and Green, we had all got close. It was me, Purple, Green, and Red, and so we was close, cool. Then there was this other girl. We gonna call her White. All these girls are brown skin, by the way. But yeah, so nothing's racist. We gonna call her White because the first color I seen. So me and White, we was getting a little close. We didn't know each other at the time. So boom, me and White, we became friends because all the other girls was friends with her. So I'm like, okay, cool, I could become friends with her too. So boom, we became friends. One day I was leaving school. It was the end of school. I grabbed my stuff out of my locker. I was like, okay, cool, let me go to my bus. Let me find my bus. I'm still new to the middle school, so I'm like, I don't really know where my bus is. So I'm still looking for my bus. Boom. I'm looking. I have stuff in my hand, so I'm looking and I'm walking. Mind you, I'm late, so I'm running. Like, I'm kind of speed walking, still looking for my bus. So I ran into this one boy. It kind of stems from him, I'm not even gonna lie. So boom, we bumped into each other. He was looking down at his phone. I had my stuff in my hand looking for my bus. So like, it wasn't really nobody's fault. We just boom, and I dropped my stuff. He helped me pick it up, and so I was walking away, and I'm like, hold on, there's a dreadhead, tall skinny dreadhead with like, he was brown skin. Kept looking back, and I turned, he looking at me like, hold on, looking at me.
It's the things that I get for putting you bitches on.
he cute though. I'm not really worried about that right now. So boom, get on my bus and I'm like, dang, like he was really looking at me. We was just looking at each other, like. So yeah, boom. So that happened. So basically, I don't know. Wait, what do I call her again? White. So basically, the next day, it's recess time. So we're all talking. We got our spot. We talking, and I'm walking up to them, to the group, and they talking about White's boyfriend. I'm like, oh, that's cute. Who is he? What he look like? And they was talking about him, and they describing who I bumped into the day before. And I'm like, oh, you know what? That's all you, girl. That's all you. And I'm like, I'm gonna just leave that there, because that's not my business. No, it's not my business. So boom. Okay, cool. Everybody's like, oh, okay, cool. Okay, so she tells us, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna stay away from him. Like, nah, no, that's your territory. I'm gonna just leave that to you. You got it, boo. So boom. So I'm walking. Okay, same day. We go back to class, and I'm walking to the bathroom. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I was definitely skipping class. Sometimes they would say I'd go to the bathroom, and I would not go to the bathroom. Or I would go to the bathroom, just not in that area. And I would go to a whole different area to use the bathroom. Because nobody wants to sit in your boring class. Like, why your class so boring? Like, you're supposed to make it entertaining so we can stay engaged. No, I was leaving class every chance that I freaking got. So, boom, I left. And I went to the downstairs bathroom. And guess who's walking the same direction that I am?
That's weird.
Mind you, we have quarters. So he's in quarter 4. I'm in quarter 2. What are you doing on this side? Going to quarter 3. We're walking together, but we're not walking together. Like, I'm over here, he's over here, and we're walking in the same direction. What are you doing? You don't even have lunch at this time. You don't have nothing over here. Why are you over here? So boom. So he look at me, and I'm looking like, oh no. So he looking at me, and I'm like, I can't talk to you, bro. So I'm walking, he walking, and we both side-eyeing each other. Like, I'm over here like, and he's over here like, and I'm like, oh no.
You're trying to manipulate me. Oh my gosh. No.
So I start walking faster. I'm walking faster. He like, yo. And I'm like, I'm walking. I'm like, what's up? And he started a conversation with me. Can't remember everything he said exactly, but he started a conversation with me. And I'm like, oh my God, bro. I can't be seen talking to you, bro. Like, no, I'm sorry. It's a girl code. And he's like, what do you mean? And I'm like, don't you got a girlfriend? Like, isn't White your girlfriend? And he's shocked. And he's like, oh shoot, you know White? And I'm like, yeah, we cool, we friends. And he was like, hey, I was trying to mess with you for real. And I'm like, didn't you just admit that White was your girlfriend and you trying to mess with me?
Out of pocket for that shit. Way out of pocket. What do you gain from that?
Oh heck no. I was like, oh heck no. So boom. Alright, so anyways, White, after that I just walked off. Like, we finished talking, I just walked off, and I was like, oh, I gotta tell White this. Because she cannot be talking to this boy. So boom, he was off. I go back to class, and mind you, me and White don't have the same class, so it's kind of hard to talk to her. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna catch her at recess. Boom, call her, and I was like, Red, like, White, I gotta talk to you. Like, it's serious. I really gotta talk to you. She was like, okay, what's it about that? So boom, we go and we sit at the benches, because we had a gazebo, and we sat under there. So boom, we're sitting there, and I'm like, yo, your little boyfriend, he not the one for you, bro. Just break up with him. And she was like, what are you talking about? Like, what are you trying to get at? You like him? mad white. Be so for real. Girls, bro. So boom. So boom. Oh, I'm talking to her and I'm like, that's not your man. Like, just cut it off. And she was like, you like him? And I was like, what? And she was like, he told me that you was trying to flirt with him. Da 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 da.
Oh, you want to get fucked up. You want to get...
No, that's not what happened. That was on my body. She got mad. She was like, oh, you a fake friend. Da 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 da. You trying to get my boyfriend. Da da da. I just told you he was cheating. What are you doing? Like, yeah, listen to me. I'm trying to tell you that he cheated on you. And she was like, oh, you just doing too much. Da da da. I don't want to be cool with you. Oh, ew. Now we're beefing. She's beefing with herself one-sidedly because I'm not even saying anything. I'm like, what did this just turn into? I just told you that your boyfriend's cheating. You not even gonna sit here and believe me? Like, you're not even gonna try to understand what happened? None of that? No. So boom. The other girl, Red. Now Red comes up and Red's like, what you doing to my homegirl? Why you making her upset? He's trying to hit on her boyfriend. Like, that's bro code. I mean, that's sister code. Like, you already know we not supposed to be doing that. And I was like, what are you talking about? I just told her that he was trying to flirt on me and like flirt with me. Like, what are you doing? Like, I just told you that. And I told her the whole story. She's like, bro, no, that's not what he told us. He already told us that you was trying to hit on him. Now, where in the heck did you come from? Cause, boys like that give me the ick. I'm not even gonna lie. How you gonna sit here, cheat, flirt, lie, like, and then tell a whole different story? You just messed up my whole friend group. Like, you just messed up my whole friend group. So boom, me and Red ended up getting into it, cause I guess they was closer than I thought. So boom, we sitting there, I'm getting mad because now all y'all just blaming me for something I did not do. What are you talking about? I'm trying to flirt with her boyfriend. He literally was flirting with me, like, and I'm trying to warn you. I'm trying to warn you so you don't get hurt, bro. I'm being a good friend and you're not even listening to me. And so I was getting mad, like, everybody was ganging up on me and stuff, and I'm like, I'm only trying to help you. Like, now I don't want to help you no more. Now when you get cheated on, I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear nothing from you. And she was like, bro, like, you always doing this, da da da. And I was like, I just met you this year. How the hell? Like, you don't even know me. You don't even know me, cuz. Like, gang, like, I'm trying to help you out. And she got mad. She was so mad. She was screaming, hollering, hooting. Like, nobody cared.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you.
We don't care.
So boom, Red, she was on that type of time, man. And she was like, hey bro, like, you're just doing too much, da da da. When I see you next time, it's up. Cause by then recess was over. Even though we still got the same class, but by then recess was over. Boom. So I go home, we go home, and they add me on Snapchat, and they do the whole bunch, like a whole group chat. They did a whole bunch of chatting in that group chat. And I was like, I bet. Like, I didn't get mad. Like, I'm not the person, I don't like violence like that. But like, okay, then I didn't like violence like that. Like, if it had to get like that, if I was forced to fight, then I was gonna fight. Like, I wasn't gonna be scary. So boom. She was like, Red was like, oh, when I see you, it's up. Recess is up. I said, okay, cool. And I kept it pushing. I was like, okay, cool. Like, I bet. So boom. Next day, recess came around. Now, we was already arguing in the classroom. Like, that morning, she walked in, gave me a stank look, and turned around. Now, I didn't say nothing. The teachers noticed. Like, the teachers were on it. They did not waste no time. They already knew what type of time we was on. And I was like, whatever needs to be done needs to be done. And I was like, I'm chilling. Like, I'm cooling. Like, I'm chill. If it needs to get like that, it could get like that. So boom. Okay, so this is like almost going into recess. So we get into arguing, because I'm walking past her and she's like, you good? You good? Something in your teeth? Got something in your teeth? Oh, okay, that's what I thought. And then we just kept going back and forth. She was like, bro, wait till I catch you, wait till I catch you. Boom. So we low-key got sent to the office, and the principal was like 3 feet tall, so I wasn't really worried. So boom, it was cool. But yeah, so went to the office, got in trouble. Boom, we got sent back to class. The principal was 3 feet, so nobody was really scared of her. Like, we were just looking at her like,
You gotta start disrespecting me like that.
woo, I'm so scared. Suspension. Right. Anyways, so we got outside, recess, and she looking at me, I'm looking at her from across the lot, because it's like a big parking lot where we get to play, and then there's the football field. So boom, I'm sitting there looking at her, she's sitting there looking at me. I'm like, and then I get up and I walk away, because why are you in my face? So boom, walking away, she's like, all right bro, and I'm like, I know she not talking to me, my name ain't bro, so she not talking to me.
She not talking to me. Like, you too fucking little to be.
So I keep walking, because you're not talking to me. Unless you say my name, you're not talking to me. Walking away. She like, all right, let's get it. She like, Madison, let's get it. Turn around. Talking to me? Yeah, I'm talking to you. Okay, cool. Hair tied up, putting on my hoodie. Because what? Thought I was going to be scared of you? I don't care, because you're like 6 feet and I'm like 3'2". I don't care. Actually, I was 4'3". I'm not even gonna lie, I was short. Right now, I'm only 5'2". I mean 5'3", and I'm not growing no more. So, okay, so boom. So I'm there. I'm like, okay, cool. I could fight you. Like, it's no problem. Taking off my stuff. The boys on the football team like, oh my gosh, she's taking off her stuff. Like, we gotta watch this. So they stopped playing football, and then the teachers didn't even catch on. Like, they're not paying no attention because there's mad of us out there. There's like 12 classes out there all at one time. So boom. I'm getting my stuff off. Everybody's looking at me, bro. I'm taking my stuff off. They waiting on me. So I'm like, okay, cool. Let me take my stuff off. Let's go behind the playground where the teachers can't really see and they're not really watching for real. So boom, we went over there and I put my hand up. I'm like, what's up? What's up? Mind you, my first fight, I never fought in my life. Before this, I never fought in my life. So I'm just doing what I learned off the baddies. What's up? What's up? What's up? Black on my face. What's up? Come on. So boom. So we fighting. She pulling hair. I had braids in, bro. I had braids in at the time. This is my natural hair. This is real. All of this is real. There's nothing fake about it. My hair used to be down here when I was in like middle school, but I had dyed it and cut it and stuff. So boom. So I had braids in, and so I put them in a little ponytail. Put my hoodie on. So hoodie came off, obviously. She grabbed me by my braids and she started swinging. So I'm like, wait, hold on, okay, cool. She had round one. I'm not even gonna lie, I was on the floor. She had swung by my braids. Okay, cool. Next round, I'm getting up. I'm like, all right, let's go. Come here, you, come here. So boom, she came. We get into it. She get up. She turn around. Me, boom, my leg. I swooped under her. So she's standing here, and my legs went boom. She just seen her. She hit the ground. Hey, boom. We're on the pavement. It's like, what is that thing called? Mulch. We're kind of fighting in there, but then there's like the pavement for like the playground. I don't know how to explain it, like the mats. I don't know how to explain it, but she hit her head, but it wasn't on concrete, so she was fine. So she got up straight away, and she was like, I know you didn't trip me. I'm just sitting there like. So she's like, okay, come on, let's go, round again. Boom. So wait, when I tripped her though, when I slipped under her and she fell, I started getting on her. I started boop, 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 boop. Then I got off and I was like, okay, cool, because everybody was like pulling me off, like, hey, that's not even fair. Cool. Got off. Then she got up. She got mad. She was like, okay, come on, let's go, round again. So I spin the block. We was fighting, and then the freaking lunch monitor came, and she was like, what's going on over here? But we wasn't hitting each other at the time because she was still getting up, and I was just chilling. I was just like, okay, cool, we going around again. But then the teacher came, and she was like, so what's going on over here? And I'm like, nothing, we cool. She like, nothing, is cool. So then we split ways, because I had my group, she had her group. We split our ways, and I was low-key proud of myself, but then I was like, you know, I could have did something bad, like some things I could have did better, but like it was my first fight, so I was like giving credit to myself, and everybody was like, you got her with that little drop kick, and I was like, yeah, I know, thank you. So boom, we get inside. She's overly mad that she got drop kicked. She's overly mad that everybody watched her get drop kicked, so she wants another round. So she's talking slick under her mouth. Mind you, I'm not paying her no attention because I'm like, okay, we got our ones. Like, we cool. So I'm doing what I'm doing with a pencil. I don't know, I think it was reading. I can't remember what we was doing, but he was doing what he was doing. And she's just talking. She's talking to somebody, but she's talking under her breath. Like, she's like, like, dumbass. I can't say too much because I know kids watching, but like, I was sitting there like, girl, you cool? You cool? You frosty?
Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Cool. You cool? Frosty. Coolest. Why is you?
Seem like you want to go again. So she's talking. I'm low-key getting mad because I'm going to the bathroom and I hear her talking. I hear my name and I'm like, okay, bro, like, what is the problem? So I asked her, like, what is the problem? Like, do you need that again? Like, do we need to get it on again? Or are we cool and you just running your mouth? And she's standing up. There's a barrier between us though, so you could see over into the classroom, and there was computers on her side, so she's on the computer. I'm over here walking to the bathroom, and we talking across the barrier, and I'm just like, do you need that? And she's like, yeah, I need that, what's up? And then so that's when the teachers pulled us apart. She was like, okay, what's wrong? Like, you seem sad, da da da. And I was like, I'm Gucci, like, I'm Gucci. She just met, she got drop kicked. And then they was like, what? And then they ran the cameras. They seen us fight. We both got suspended for 10 days. It's like, damn. It was worth it though. They didn't get a video because they're not smart. They're not smart enough to freaking record it. So they didn't get a video. They just was watching it, and everybody was saying how it was even, it was equal, but how she still wanted her ones. And I'm like, that don't even make sense. Like, what? Nobody wanted her lowest. She wanted a fade. I gave her a fade, and that was that. After that, we talked, but we wasn't really cool after that because we got over it. White ended up finding out that her boyfriend was cheating, like I told her, and Red ended up apologizing to me. So yeah, that's what happened. And yeah, then we went to high school. Now, I'm not gonna lie, going to high school with them, it wasn't bad because we didn't talk to each other. I mean, me and the other group, like me, White, Green, Purple, we end up talking to each other. We got closer than I did with Red. Me and Red just kind of just completely cut each other off, but she really was going through her own stuff at home, and she just cut off the world for real, and she was just there. So doing a lot of bad stuff, and she ended up getting a record, so everybody knew her for the bad stuff she was doing and not just for her personality. But she's a really good person, I'm not even gonna lie. I wish I never fought her, because that's what they knew me as. That's what they knew me from, her friends, is because I fought her. But everybody else knows me because we was just like, we was really good friends. I mean, not really good friends, but we was friends, and then we fought over a boy. It was really just about friendship, like crossing the barrier. Like, I really did not have to fight her, but I did because she wanted that so bad. And I just don't like when people get to talking about me. Like, don't talk about me and thinking I'm short and I'm small and I'm tiny and I'm not gonna do nothing, because I will spin the block 1,000 times if I have to. So boom, went to 7th grade. I think that was junior high, and we didn't talk to each other much, but me and the other group, we definitely got close, and then we fell out when I moved. That's a whole different story time for a whole different time. So if y'all want part 2 of the next set of story time, just let me know. Like, if y'all want a part 2 of my fight spree, just let me know, because it gets crazier and crazier as we go. Like, it gets dumb crazy. But yeah, that's what happened in that fight, my first fight in freaking middle school with a girl. And yeah, it was crazy. I had a good time in middle school though. We definitely made memories in middle school that I'll never forget, and I thank those girls for that. Even though we're not cool anymore, I definitely thank them. And you know, I hope they're doing great. I hope they're doing really good, because I'm doing really good, and I'm glad I moved on from that situation that I put myself in, trusting girls. Yeah, basically the moral of the story is, don't trust everybody And if you can't get your point straight across at that moment, wait a little bit and then try to talk to everybody one by one. Not everything needs to result into fighting, but sometimes they do. I'm not even gonna lie, but not everything. It's certain stuff. So yeah, that's my story time. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on those post notifications and hit me up on any of my socials. I will gladly text you back. Deuces.